Hi, this is Michelle on my crafts channel. I wanted to show you what I received from Wish yesterday. This is the stamp by Dylan Reevely. She's from England. And on Wish, you can find her stamps between $2 and $5 plus shipping. This one is the chicks. It says, when in doubt, put a bird on it. And it's all designed with whimsical, intricate details that you can utilize in so many ways. In fact, if you go to Pinterest, I have a Pinterest page, you will see the, I believe it's called the art journaling board. And there's loads of her stamps and different examples. Now, keep in mind that if you go to Michael's or AC Moore, her stamps and other stamp kits are over $20. You can use a coupon, but for $2 or $5 on Wish, it's worth it. And they do come sometimes early. I want to point out that on Wish, you can also get the Tim Holtz stamps. There's some of those as well. This is one of her stamps by Dylan Reevely. And this stamp was actually hard to get. It's one of her older collections. And I just decided to stamp it and just color it in with the colored pencils. That turned out pretty good. I got another stamp kit. It was the flowers, and these are really nice. Look at all that detail she puts in her work. Actually, I like to work in color, but I decided to leave a few blank, just black and white, just to see what they look like. And I may not even color these in. I'm not really sure yet. But you can actually check out her work on YouTube. She has loads of videos. Now, I just want to point out, as far as the ink that I use, just keep in mind that your archival ink is acid-free, permanent, waterproof. The nice thing about using these inks when you do any kind of art journaling or making background papers is that it is waterproof, so you can actually wet this again and paint over it, stamp it, ink it, or use those alcohol dyes, and it won't smear. So I recommend the archival inks sold at Michael's and AC Moore, and they're about $6.99. You can always use a coupon if you have one. In my previous video, I did discuss how to make the background cards, and I actually do this as a little bit of a stress relief when I get off of work. I've made dozens of these cards, and basically this is what I call the wax resist technique. Well, that means that I use white crayon on paper. So the paper in this case is index cards, but you can use any kind of cards or watercolor paper. It's best to use something that has a little bit of give to it. This is just an index card, but it didn't get all messed up. It turned out pretty good, and it's very affordable. Each card is about a penny. So basically, you doodle in your white crayon, however you want to doodle, and then you can see some of those that I made. And then you just use your watercolor. Now, the reason why I started to use the watercolor is that if you notice the price of your alcohol inks or your other ink pads, or even your some of those water brush kits that you can buy, it's rather expensive. So her products are very expensive if you ever check it out. But I noticed that the watercolor gives the same kind of effect that she demonstrates. And I used this one in coral, yellow, and orange. And it turned out pretty good. So I find that because I'm doing mass quantities of these cards, I think that using the watercolors for your layering of colors is an easy way to get some good results without going through those expensive different products you can get. Now, one thing I will say is the reason why I make my background cards, they're not just, they're for different purposes. So number one, you can use them to make cards. You can use the papers to make jewelry, magnets, or anything that you choose. But in my case, when I make my designs of polymer clay necklaces, bracelets, pins, brooches, and magnets, I tend to like to package them with the background card. And I've done this before, and it sells your piece of jewelry a lot faster. So I put these inside of a cellophane bag, and the cellophane bag is decorated with some ribbon or maybe some paper flowers, whatever you choose to do. And I had noticed that it sells faster. Now, for the holidays coming up, My intention is to make lots of things, and we're going to package them, which I'll show a video of that later. So, whoops, sorry about that. But anyway, the good thing is I am going to be giving away my first giveaway. So what you can do is, if you like, comment, and share this video, look for, in a few days, I'll be choosing 2 people who's going to receive a pack of my background cards. I'll randomly select ones that are stamped and with the color, and probably one of these will be included. And just please like, comment, and share on the video, and then I'll be picking a winner in a few days. All right, well, you'll be seeing more videos upcoming, which is going to mostly include polymer clay, but I also work in other mediums like resin and paper and things of that nature. So like, comment, and share, and we'll hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching.